Peace, 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 fam. This is Chocolate AMUN-RA. Say, how you doing? How you feeling? This is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. But the reason why I'm on today is to put you on that Chocolate AMUN-RA is going to start school very soon. Okay? I've been out of commission for a while. Simple fact is because I've been doing a lot of different things. But not only just that, I went out and got some new DVDs like that to put the information out there. For all those who's been watching, I really appreciate that. But more than the fact that I appreciate the fact that you're learning something. This is what it's all about. It's not about me, it's about you and knowing the truth. Listen, we can't worry about everybody else and how they feel and how they think. What we gotta worry about is this, is are we teaching our children the truth? That's what it all matters. So before I even start showing you some of these DVDs that I have, let's pay all due respects to the creator. All right. Let's pay all due respects to the creator. The sun rises. Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. Aman. All right, gods and goddesses, kings and queens, quote unquote brothers and sisters. I know I haven't put anything out in a long time. Please let me tell you, I will apologize. A lot of things is happening in my life, which is great positive things, and I think I told you I was going to tell you I'm expecting a grandbaby, my second one, which he's going to be a grandson. He's a grandson, excuse me. So I'm excited with that. So a lot of things is going on. Not only just that, I'm also I had to go pick up some new DVDs so I can start school. You know how I start school? I put the DVDs on the TV set, and we break it down. Okay? So this video is not going to be a long one, but I'm just letting you know we're going to get back into it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Okay? So, let me get right into it. And to let you know in the future, on my page is not about you. Anybody who's sensitive, anybody who sits there and all they do is try to pinpoint to try to find holes in my videos that I be showing. Now, the videos that I show you is to educate you. Let me make it clear. It's not to degrade anybody. It's not to make anyone feel uncomfortable. It's to educate you in a way that you could be able to use what I put out, put it in the content, and do your research. I say it all the time. I be honest with you. A lot of you who do watch this video, and there's a very few of you that take the information and you take it and you ride with it wrongly. When I say ride, it's because you start trying to say somebody's racist, somebody's degrading people, because the words that are being used is not in your content. It's not the way you want to hear it. So a lot of y'all need to stop doing it. Listen here. Every messenger, scholar, teacher, they gonna do it the way they want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then some of y'all, I don't like the way he do it because he cuss too much or use foul language. And you talking about, you use foul language and so on and so forth. But you understand that you can't tell somebody how to speak, how to talk. You can't do that. Because you got to understand something. Every great scholar, teacher, messenger. Do not speak the same. You got to understand that. You got to understand that. Because listen here, sometimes you have to use certain words to reach people where they're not going to be reached. This is what I keep telling y'all. A lot of you sit there, oh, he was cursing. Oh, he used foul language. Oh, I don't like the way he's improper. He sounds like he's in the 4th grade. He sounds like he's miseducating the people. That's another thing that I gotta let y'all know. A lot of you brothers and sisters sit up there and talk about he's not a real scholar, he's not a real messenger, he's not a real teacher. Y'all gotta break away from that. I keep telling y'all. Straight up and straight down. You're not gonna reach everybody. Other people have other methods that can reach. What we do is tell them to do your research. When they do their research, they be able to see for themselves, because you're telling yourself to do your research. You do have people that are much more advanced. Much more advanced. We already know that. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is start reading and studying and do your research, and you will become advanced yourself. That's all you got to do. You understand? Now, if certain things you don't understand, of course, you have to go to some of these seminars and things like that, or study. You could download some of these seminars. Literally, or you can go to some of these great scholars. Some of these great scholars. But even some of these great scholars also degrade some people who just, they can reach people that you can't. You understand? And I'm finding out that a lot of these scholars do that. They sit up there, oh, you're not real. What's real? The minute I pick up that book and start reading, the minute I start downloading information and beginning to study, that is real, because that's what you're doing. You're reading, you're studying, cross-references. Some of y'all go to pilgrimage to Africa, which is great. So what is it? If anyone's speaking, once they begin to do that, and then fill this void that's inside them, they're who they are. You got to understand that. Now, I want to show you some of these DVDs I got. So, like I said, class is gonna start. Y'all gotta get ready. You understand? And I'm going to warn you. Some of you, you're gonna get your little sensitive side going on, and you're gonna get upset, and you don't have to, because it's a class. You learn. Now, when I say sensitive, I know some of y'all don't like watching Roots. You don't watching slave videos. You don't like watching stuff like that. I know that. You know what I'm saying? I've had a few people in my comments just like, why you show slave DVDs? You need to, because you need to break it down to a certain factor. Okay? And I show about how our kids in these special ed schools, and they're not really getting proper education. We need to educate our children. And I know this, and some of y'all don't know this. But I want to start showing you something. The first DVD I want to show is called Will the Real Jesus Please Stand Up by Ashakamosa. Okay? Then I got another DVD called The Living Devil by Bobby Emmett. Bobby Emmett is a classic. Ashakamosa is a classic. These guys been around for years. For years. Dr. Omar Johnson. The miseducation of black communities. We don't talk about things like this. We need to show stuff like this. And we're going to show them. I'm going to show these people. Okay? The civil unrest and food riots exposed. Do we talk about these things? Huh? Yes, we do. But some of y'all do not reach it. You can't find it. So when I believe I can reach you. I don't care if it's one or two of you. All it takes is one of y'all. And let the ripple effect takes place. Okay? We got another one called Eating Documentary. We all know we need to read this. Eating Documentary. We're going to be going through all that. Portraits of the internal people. Dr. Shokamosa again. Dr. Shokamosa. Understand who we are as a people. Understand who we are. The Psycho-Academic Holocaust. The special edition by Dr. Omar Johnson. Please read it. Read the title. Understand what I put out. Please. Too many of you seem to not to understand it. You get all upset and then you try to take what somebody do and crush it. Especially when it comes from a black Nubian man that's trying to put this message out. That's what it's all about. The new Jim Crow, mass incarceration. Read it. Look at it. Our people live in jail. Live there. They lock our people up. You understand? They lock our people up. Huh? John Henry Clark, The Great and Mighty Walk. Pay attention. Do some of y'all know John Henry Clark? I bet you do. One of the great scholars. One of the great historians. Huh? One of the greats. Tell you about the Egyptian through the Nile. Even Egypt is not Egypt. Egypt is a European name that the Greeks gave it. Egypt was really called Kush, Kemet. African. See, these are the things that we don't need to understand. And one of the great ones, everybody know Dr. Ben Jehoshaphat. Dr. Ben, speaks on religion. These things got to be told. These is by the great scholars. The great ones. I just showed you John Henry Clark. This is Dr. Ben. Read it. I want you to see it. Come on. Some of y'all need to just grow up a little bit. Literally, grow up. Here's another one. Why did this happen to Haiti? Bobby Emmett. Oh, Bobby Emmett is a classic. He's another one. Bobby was out there in Harlem. But it's with Sinetta. You know what I'm saying? I use Sinetta's name. You know what I'm saying? Because Sinetta has his own TV show, which is called 102 Black News. Okay? House of Consciousness. Okay? So if anybody wanted to go on YouTube and see it, then they got another one, a channel called 101 Baba TV. 101 Baba TV. Download this stuff. We get information from the streets, and we don't get that on CBS, NBC, on CNN News, Channel 11, WB, and all of them. You don't get the proper news. Come on, man. Come on. Here's a great one. This is one of my favorites. 400 years without a comb. 400 years without a comb. Think about that. See, I bet you don't even understand the concept just by what you're looking at right now. But I tell you what, when I put that on there, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. I mean, if some of y'all already watched it, good. Okay, we got the Black Panthers, the Vanguard of Revolution documentary. You want to know how the Black Panthers started? You want to know why it went worldwide? Information is important. A lack of knowledge can destroy you. You understand? These are the things they don't talk about in church. These are the things they don't talk about in a lot of these institutions because they don't want you to know nothing. But some of y'all get too misconstrued and you act, oh, what is he doing? Stop that. This is real. This is education. This is information that it needs to be told to other people who needs to get it. You can't reach everybody. You got to understand that. You got to understand that. Elementary genocide. Elementary genocide. Think about that. Do y'all talk about that in your institutions? No, you don't talk about that. You go down there, sit down there, and read a Bible every time you go down there. And this is not to degrade the Bible and anybody's religion. But it's just facts because I've been in religion for over 15 years of my life. I'm almost 50 years old. You understand? So I had 15 years experience of dealing with religion. It's probably even more than that, to be honest with you. what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about maybe 23. So I'm talking about hardcore religion, 15 years. And then I slowly started backing off. You understand? Because my deity was not satisfied. My deity. Peace, peace.